Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for July the 28th through to August the 3rd, 2014. So I did try to move my day forward as much as I could in order to have sunshine for this reading, but we ran out of daytime. I do apologize for that. I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your blessings and your prayers and your support. Truly, I am blessed to have you in my life, and I thank you. I absolutely do love you. So, but let's get to your reading because we have some huge powerhouse cards here this week for you. Now, we start with the Four of Wands, okay? This is all about your foundation, okay? So, very much this week is going to center around what kind of foundation you've made for yourself, what you are trying to create for yourself going forward, where there might be imbalance in your foundation. How that foundation is going to serve you on a new path, new learning experiences, new love perhaps, definitely new passions, new dreams, new desires. So I think this week will really center around that, okay? Like it's almost like there's this new you emerging now. After especially the last couple of weeks, okay? Implementing new things, tweaking routines, changing your diet and exercise a little bit perhaps, enjoying something new in your life that you weren't expecting to ever have in your life, but it's kind of a new branch off. The possibilities are really endless on how you are redefining yourself, recreating you. But you are now looking at how that defines you, how it gives you a balance to go forward, how it gives you a foundation to go forward. Okay, we have the Hermit and the Lovers. Well, you definitely have everything inside you in order to go forward, in order to live a very enriched and beautiful life. One full of love, one full of passion, partnerships and beauty. So if you're looking for love, this would be a very good week to find it. If you're looking on strengthening a relationship of any kind, this is a great week. And it's all based on the wisdom and the courage that you carry forward, and more so the wisdom, how your light shines. And it's also about loving you, appreciating you for all that you've learned and how far you've come. On what a beautiful person you've evolved into. And how you're going to use those traits to push yourself even further on your path. It's really a remarkable journey you're on right now. Okay, and I think opportunities will arise. Mainly you have been showing people, teaching people about who you are. Sharing yourself a little bit with people. Okay, and this is going to set you, for many of you, on a new career path. For some of you, it will be relationships, either starting, I would say this is mainly new. So this is new jobs, a promotion, new ways of making money, new partnerships coming into being, new relationships coming into being. But it's from what you've been putting out there, and people learning exactly what you're about, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what puts you in a mood. So what to not do around you. And it's pushing you on a very beautiful new path. Now, you really need to trust in your decisions right now. Okay, we do have the Hermit here, which means you're very wise in the decisions that you're making about your life, friendships, partnerships, what stays, what goes. Okay, so really trust your intuition right now. Really trust the gut, okay, because you are making the right decisions, even if it's leaving you in a little bit in a state of confusion, which I can see kind of happening a little bit here because we do have the Moon. But more so, because the Moon is with the Knight of Wands, I would have to say that the love for yourself has to be first going forward on this path. You have to truly, truly give thanks for who you've become. and truly love you. So there might be an exercise routine that you need to still implement. There might be some eating patterns, or if you're a smoker, to quit. If you drink too much, cut it back. Could be more prayer and meditation in your life, more spiritual connection that is needed. But in one way or another, if you were to be honest with yourself, you really have to. And I don't even think it's so much having to add these things into your life. I think you've been doing that over the last several weeks. I think it's more so that you appreciate who you've become because of these changes, and how these changes are strengthening you and making you stronger, and giving up a thanks to God for allowing you the challenges, the lessons that were put forth so that you could learn about you. And I think the more you make a declaration about who you are and who you've become and how much you love that person, the stronger the path becomes underneath your feet. So if it was sand before, it's turning into a rock or stone or slate, a beautiful glistening slate to walk upon, leading your path. So give thanks, but give thanks for you and what you've become and where you're going. And understanding that you do have the capabilities inside of you to do it. Understanding that people are coming forward now saying, hey, I realize this about you, and I want that part of you in my life. Whether it's a job opportunity, a career opportunity, something in the community, something in family life. And your spirituality is very heightened right now, but I think there's a balance that you're going to be feeling as you go into next week. And it's really going to start you on a path of love. It's going to start you on a path of passion. Okay, we have Temperance and the Ace of Cups. So this is telling me that truly you are going to have a balance going into next week. So this week is all about making sure you realize just how great of a person you are. And I'm not saying that lightly. It's the truth. It's what the cards are saying about you. You've worked very hard to get to this point in your life. And celebrate you. Treat yourself. Show yourself how much you love yourself. It'll mean all the difference. 2 or 3 years down the road, you will not believe where you are because of the few minutes that you took out of your routine this week in order to praise you and praise God for allowing you the opportunities to do what you needed to do, and having the courage and the determination and the willpower and the strength. And it's going to take you on a very beautiful, passionate road. It's going to be your dreams and your desires, and having them attainable. So until next week, remember, I do love you.